So I want to talk to you guys about something that really bothers me, that really bugs me. And it's not anything that you guys are doing necessarily. Maybe it is, but it's more to do with friends and family and people that I see that really struggle and wish that there was more to their life, but at the same time, they don't really seem to be pushing to achieve more. Now, I'm not a success guru. I'm not a life-changing, altering, know-it-all guy. But there's one thing that really, really bothers me. Because there's a lot of people I know that this is a thing that they do. And it's a problem. And it's really the reason that they don't achieve the things they want and they're not succeeding in the ways that they wish they were. And it's basically this. Your family and your friends should never be an excuse for you to not succeed. I know way too many people who are incredibly talented that wishes that they were more in the thick of the more creative realm. They wish that they were actors. They wish that they were singers. They wish they were artists. But anytime you talk to them about why they're not pushing forward, why they're not moving out of their small town, why they're not marketing themselves, why they're not doing this and that, it always comes down to, well, I was, but, I don't want to get away from my family and all this. And it's fine if it's a genuine reason. Like, if your mother is ill and you don't want to move away from your mother, that's fine. That's a totally legit reason. What's not a legit reason is basically having really vague reasons that, because my kids. Well, what about your kids? What about them? Well, I can't quit my day job and, pursue, this more artistic venture because my kids. Well, what about them? Well, what do they have to do with this? What is it that your kids are doing that's stopping you from pursuing that? I'll give you a great example. And I'm not going to mention their name, but they are someone that I've mentioned a lot, and they're someone that's very close to me. This person is incredibly talented. And I mean insanely, insanely talented. And he has a wife and he has kids. And he should have been pursuing his skill and his artistic side as an actual means of making a profit. He is so talented that he should be putting himself out there and making money. And because of how talented and how skilled he is, he could be making more money than working 3 day jobs. But he insists on working on day jobs rather than pursuing his art in any way because he doesn't want to risk not making enough money. And yes, it's a genuine concern. It's something that I'm sure without guarantee would be very hard to go from a guaranteed paycheck to pursuing your art. But here's the thing. You don't have to completely go cold turkey from the day job to your artistic skill. You don't. You can literally do both. You can pursue both at the same time. And when your skill, when your talent, when your artistic side gets more momentum and you start making more money, you can let the day job go. The problem is not pursuing it at all. Not putting yourself out there. Not putting in any time to your artistics. That's the part that bugs me. And it bugs me because I know so many people who are like that make excuses, that are really, really vague. And it's not like, I'm a single mother or I'm a single father and I need to be there for my kids, and, I'm up so late working 2 jobs, I don't have time. That's understandable. That makes sense. But if you are, a 2-parent household and you're not in financial debt, you're not in, a hole, you're not in the negative, and you're incredibly talented and you want to pursue that, why don't you? Why don't you pursue that with your free time? Why don't you pursue that with what hours you have available to you? And that really bugs me. Because at no point in time should your family or your friends or anyone you love be used as an excuse for any reason. They should never be something that's holding you back. They should never be something that gives you any kind of anxiety or regret or keeps you up at night. Especially when it comes to pursuing a better future. If you're skilled enough, or you think you could be skilled enough, or you have an incredible passion for something, and it's something that could be profitable down the line, you should be pursuing it. You should be. Because if it's something that you're incredibly passionate about, something you're really skilled at, you could make way more money doing something you love, because it's going to show in your work. Something that you love doing, something that you really enjoy, people are going to see that you enjoy that. People are going to tell that you love doing that. And it's going to show in your work, especially if it's art. I enjoy acting. I enjoy voice acting. People can see that. They listen to my stuff. They can tell that I enjoy it. They keep coming to me. And so I get to do more of that. That's the same with any of the arts. And to say, oh, I just haven't, pursued it, I would love to, but, blah, 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 blah. No. Unless there is a valid, strong reason to not, something like, oh, I was going to be a track star and then I lost a leg. I mean, true, you can get a prosthetic and then still run a marathon. There's tons of people doing that. You can get 2 prosthetics, run a marathon. There's still tons of people doing that. But they shouldn't be an excuse. They should be your motivation. Your family and your friends should be your motivation to keep doing the things that you love. They shouldn't be the reasons that you're not doing it. They shouldn't be an excuse. They should be the fuel. You want to have a better life, right? You want to have a better life. You want to pursue the things that you enjoy. Let's say if you're doing it, you have kids. If you have kids, don't you want to show them that if there's something that they enjoy doing, that they should pursue it, that they should do it? And if they work hard enough at it, they will get better at it, and they will actually make a career at it. And they could do that for a living. That's what you should be showing. It shouldn't be, well, because I had them, now I had to give it up. Why? So many things are online now. So many things are digital. So many things, you can do anything now online. You can get a degree online. You don't even have to go to school. You don't have to go to school. You can go physically to college. You can do everything online. You can even go to Udemy. Anything you don't know, go learn it. You can find free tutorials online on YouTube. Learn something there. You can learn anything anywhere. So if it's a matter of knowledge, you can learn it. You can go and find it, whether for free or for money. You just need to know the right place to search, which basically is Google, YouTube. That's it. 2 biggest search engines. Need to learn something? Type it in one of those places. You will find it. So learning's not an excuse. You can learn how to do it. You can easily learn how to do it. There's tons of places like YouTube channels that are dedicated to learning of any particular skill. Writing, acting, voice acting, art, learning any program, gaming. You can learn all of that. It's not a matter of education. So what's your excuse? So what's your excuse for not doing the thing that you love? What is it? Convenience? Wouldn't you rather, if you're working in any artistic skill, like I'm an actor, and I'm a comedian, and I'm a voice actor. I'm a voice actor. I could be a stay-home dad, easy. Are you kidding me? I could spend tons of time with my kids. There would just be a couple hours out of the day that I would have to dedicate to voice acting. And if I did stand-up comedy, I'd only be gone for like a day. Like normally on like a Friday or Saturday, I'd come back and I'd be there for like the rest of the week. Acting, the majority of the year, even for the most productive actors, the busiest actors, the majority of their time is not acting. It's only maybe out of a year, 3 or 4 months. That's so much time still left to them. And a lot of them even bring their kids along, bring their family along so they can still spend time with them. So that's not a problem. Music, you can do music from home. You can produce and distribute music and make money from home. Writing, same thing. So if you're in the arts, or you want to be in the arts, and you haven't pursued it because of your family, stop. Stop trying to pursue it. You clearly don't care enough. Because if you really cared about it, you would be mustering through it. Now, again, there are some valid reasons, some valid excuses, some valid complaints to be made that would hold you back from doing something. But those aren't forever. Those aren't permanent. If I couldn't stand anymore, I'd still do stand-up comedy. I'd just be sitting down. If I couldn't see, I could still do voice acting. Someone would just have to, tell me what it is, or I'd have it on Braille or whatever. I can still do it. I can hear, I can feel all these switches and knobs. I know where the microphone is. I can still do it. I could get into writing. All kinds of stuff. You can always still pursue something. What are the excuses? What are the valid excuses? That's something that bothers me. There's so many people that I know, family, friends, that just have tremendous excuses. And why make the excuses? Just either do or don't. Your family and friends should be your motivation, not a reason for you not to do something. So, anyway, thank you guys for listening and watching, and I hope this motivated somebody out there. I hope it did. If you have any questions, leave those down in the comment section below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Totally fine. Subscribe if you're new, bell for notifications, and until next time, peace.